Rollins for some more medical advice, and we're talking about something that a lot of people deal with at least at some point in the day or in their lives, stress and how to manage that.
Yeah, thanks, Taylor. Yeah, we're talking about stress and cortisol. We're doing our free seminar next Monday night on adrenal fatigue, and it's one of my favorites because so many people have some degree of adrenal dysfunction. So I thought I'd talk about stress management and how that ties in. So first of all, our stress hormone is cortisol, and that's a good thing. It's a normal hormone. It helps maintain our blood pressure and blood sugar and combat inflammation. And whenever you and I have a stressor, like we get real sick or we have a physically demanding day, we make a lot more cortisol normally, and that's a good thing. The problem is, in the modern world, you know, people are running high all the time on a lot of stressors, and that can drive cortisol for years, and there's a lot of problems from that. So we see high cortisol primarily from two things: lifestyle, but also inflammation in the body. And so lifestyle, everybody knows about. You know, you're burning the candle at both ends, you're not getting enough sleep, you're not eating right, you're stressed over your job, you're doing live TV news. All these things can raise your cortisol. But the important thing is that you give it a chance to rest, and that's key, the recovery phase. And so if you don't ever have that recovery phase, what happens to a lot of people is they just drive for years, decades even, until finally, boom, they run out of that reserve, and that's when they start getting into different stages of adrenal fatigue. Okay. So this is the heart of what really the seminar that's coming up is about, and I can tell you it's really common. So many people we see have some degree of this, and when they start getting adrenal fatigue, they start losing that reserve of cortisol. Now these folks start complaining to me about fatigue, but it's kind of a specific kind. They may find that if they go for exercise or go for a walk even, sometimes it wipes them out. So if they have a stressful day or a hard day physically, they may just feel washed out the next day. These folks tend to be prone to get low blood pressure, get lightheaded easily. They may get low blood sugar if they don't eat regularly. They're often anxious and kind of skittish with their mood. So a lot of people that have some anxiety, panic attacks, we see tied into adrenal fatigue all the time. So it's a really fun area to treat because you can support the adrenal gland and pretty quickly give people a lot of relief, and that's basically specific nutrients, some herbals that we use, some glandulars to support the adrenal. But the real fun part is finding out why their adrenal gland has been stressed to that point and trying to fix that. So we try and identify all these things. So like I say, it's a really common issue, I think, with a lot of Americans, and so if anything that resonates with you, you know, and come to our free seminar next Monday night, and we'll learn more about adrenal fatigue.
All right, sounds great. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. I think I can, so maybe I'll be there.
No, you're low stress.
All right, thanks so much, Dr. Rollins.
Thank you.
Again, if you're interested in visiting that seminar, that's on this upcoming Monday, 6 o'clock. And you can reserve a seat by contacting that phone number right there on your screen.